What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Noob. Now, assassins, you know them. They are great characters to follow in both stories and anime, and even mangas. And the assassin is the quick, the quiet, the stealthy kind of character that goes in for the quick kills. But you ever wonder what happens when the assassin has done their job and what they want to do next? Luckily for you, there's a manga out there that I have found that I really want to introduce to you folks because I think you will enjoy it. Now, this manga's got one of them long-ass titles, so bear with me. It is called The Guild Official with the Out-of-the-Way Skill Shadowy is, in fact, the legendary assassin. Thank you, Japan, for all those long-ass titles. This manga caught my eye when it first came out because it was a story mainly revolving around the assassin of the hero's party. See, in the beginning of the first chapter of this manga, the hero's party is sieging the castle. They're getting ready to go against the demon lord, and while they're resting, our assassin boy here decides to sneak up on his own and go meet up with the demon lord. Now, after some quick-ass battling between the two, he stabs her in the head and defeats her, and just like the badass he is, walks off without looking back at the castle. Now, the assassin's name is Roland, and he goes back to the king and reports what he's done. He says, hey dude, just so you know, I took care of the demon lord, the heroes are safe, my job is done. Now the king at this point, he is very grateful because, you know, the demon lord's gone, you know, no more having to worry. So he's like, what do you want? I'll give you anything. Money, women, land, a title. Roland, he decides, I'm going to do something a little simple. I want a normal life. Basically, folks, your assassin, after killing the demon lord, decides he just wants to retire and be a normal civilian. King gives him, you know, the okie dokie. He's like, all right, I guess if that's what you want, go right ahead. Roland says, cool, I'm out. As he's leaving the castle, a cat starts to walk with him. Now, you might be thinking, why is a cat following the assassin, especially since you didn't see it earlier? Well, this cat is in fact the demon lord. See, after Roland defeated the demon lord, he basically stripped her of her powers and has this necklace thing on her that will change her back and forth between a cat and a human. And she has decided, since he was a male that could defeat her, she is going to be with him. So you now have a legendary assassin, an ex-demon lord, as they go off into the sunset to have a normal life. Now, I know some of you people might be going, well, no, what the hell? That just sounds like the whole story right there. No. See, the thing about this manga is, it is following the adventures of Roland as he tries to be a normal person. Now, you might be wondering, what does an assassin who has done the assassin job for so long consider a normal life? Well, let's just put it this way. He thinks eating, sleeping, and sex is what a normal person does. Now, he does this for a little bit with the demon lord with him, but after a while, even the demon lord and some people that are around him are going, is this really a normal life? And he decides, you know what? I need something more normal. After talking with some people, he realizes a normal person's life would involve getting a job. So he decides, I'm going to go get me a job. And what does he go? To the Adventures Guild. Now, of course, some of you might be thinking, well, of course, an assassin, he'll go be an adventurer. No. He does not want to have to do this assassin skills no more. So he literally goes in there and says, hey, I want to work for the guild as one of the receptionists. The guild boss, I don't know what we're going to call her, the chief, basically. The chief, she decides she's going to, interview this man, and let me put it this way, she could be my boss any day. When she does the interviewing with Roland, she asks him the basic questions, have you ever been an adventurer? Have you ever done collecting things? Have you ever done this stuff? And he goes, no. Now, of course, she's thinking, well, how the hell are you going to work for us if you don't have any qualifications to do this? Roland decides he's going to prove his skills to her in my kind of way. He basically causes a scene by flicking a rock at the window, and when she turns her head to see what it is, in that split second, he activates his skill, literally gets up, walks over to her, takes her panties off, walks back, sit down. And when she turns around to talk to him again, he basically shows her panties, and she fucking freaks out. She's like, "How the hell did this happen?" Now he sees he's kind of messed with her, so he decides, "I'm gonna put him back." So he activates his skill again and puts him back on her. And she is like, "How the hell did you do that twice?" And now he's seen my private stuff twice, which is fucking hilarious. But luckily, him proving that he can outmaneuver her, basically lands him the job at the guild, which is so far so much fun. Roland is, like I said, he's an assassin. He's been an assassin since God knows how long, so being normal is a little weird for him. So having to work a normal job is very new to him. And we're talking the normalest of normal. Buying a house, starting to work there, giving out quests, collecting materials, helping adventurers on their quest, filling out paperwork. This is all new to him, which is what he wanted to do because he wanted a normal life. Now, as much as he would like to continue just being a normal person, unfortunately for him, some things still come up that make him have to use his skills. In the first day he's there, there's a guy who's trying to fake being an adventurer with a falsified card. He proves that's wrong. One time he gets assigned to oversee a group as they go on to a mission, and he sneaks off to kill off these monsters, and this one adventurer who's basically gone bad, and I mean slices him through the neck without him realizing it. And he even gets to a point where he saves this little girl that's on the street. She's been branded as a slave, but he removes the slave mark and finds out that she's actually the daughter of like a royalish kind of family. And he takes care of her for a little bit until the mother, who actually is the only surviving member, come back and pick her up. And even then, you know, the little girl has become so attached to this assassin and demon lord that she even says right out when she's leaving, "Roland, just so you know, when I grow up, you're going to be my husband." He goes, "Okay." And of course the demon lord, which I love, she basically elbows him in the stomach going, "What the fuck you mean, okay?" This is very fun because even though he is such a badass character, he just wants to know what being normal is, what a civilian is like. And yes, there are little things here and there that make him have to use his skills, but it's just the silliness of watching him go, is this normal? What is a normal thing that people do? Because all he wants to do is have a normal life. Now, right now, from what I've read, there's technically 2 volumes and about 13 chapters that have been translated that are out on the internet. So if you wanted to do a quick read, you could probably pump this out in under a day. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and so far I'm waiting for the next ones. This is kind of one of those mangas where I think this would be kind of a cute anime, so I'm going to keep my eye out, hoping that maybe in the future this one will become an anime. Well, folks, I thank you for joining me on this. I just wanted to give you a quick shout out to this manga that I really enjoyed. Hopefully it's something that you might enjoy. I know there have been some people that think that I do too many isekais, so I'm trying to find more non-isekais and try to introduce them to you folks. And this is going to be one of my, that I recommend. I'm trying to find more, and hopefully maybe you know some that I could read. Let me know in the comments below. I've been actually catching up on some that some people have suggested, and some I want to talk about and some I don't, but hey, I'm always up for a manga recommendation. Folks, I'm the Noob, and I thank you for joining me, and I will catch you all next time. See ya.